What's up, everyone? Welcome back. All right. Apparently I got some new shit, so that's pretty cool. That lowers my defense, so not going to do anything with that. That also lowers my stats, so no thank you. Alright, now I've got to talk to this person.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Bitch, please. I've done a much better job of handling the Ashwinders than you. And quite frankly, yeah, you haven't been much help, so go fuck yourself.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Bullshit.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
You want to fucking bet?
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The way to deal with the Ashwinders is to just go in and kick their fucking asses. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you deal with these motherfuckers. Not just sit on your ass and do fucking nothing. Fuck that. Stupid bitch. There's proper ways to go about it. Fuck you. My way of going about it is let's storm in there and fucking kill somebody. That's how you fucking deal with shit. That's how you get fucking results. Not sitting around collecting evidence and all that horse fucking shit. Fuck that. While I'm here, though... sorry. Thought I heard some buzzing coming from my microphone. I always try to listen for that, but most of the time it isn't, actually. It's just my imagination most of the time. Like I said, this setup of mine, my recording setup, is definitely far from perfect. Alright, here we are.
Here we have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Alright, need to get rid of some shit. Got some good money there.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, now then, now that we're done with that, shit. Let's head back to Hogwarts. I do have an unidentified piece of clothing, so might as well head back to the room of requirement. Also restock myself up on chomping cabbages. Which, I mean, I should already be pretty much good on, but still. Still haven't found a good pair of glasses that I actually like. Huh. Those ones are certainly, interesting. But definitely not. We're not going with that. Hell no. It's way too fucking weird looking. Alright, but yeah, the Room of Requirement has been a great, like, little base of operations for me, for sure. I'm also glad that I found a pair of gloves that matches some of this shit a little better. My character obviously still isn't perfectly matching, but at the end of the day, functionality is what matters most, not necessarily looks. But, I mean, still, this look overall isn't too bad. Colors could match a little better, but still not too bad, I guess.
Hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Alright, now I gotta go... What mission was I gonna do next? Let's take a look, see what we got here. Okay, so I could do that. I'd also consider doing that mission as well. But I think I'm actually going to do that. Why not? Where is Poppy anyway? Oh, she is here in the castle. Alright. But yeah, the Room of Requirement has been an excellent base of operations. For sure. The fuck?
Revelio.
Dear, do tiles. Some of them can be most...
Pungent passage. This passage is relatively nondescript as far as passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mimbulus Mimbletonia in the 16th century and the accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odor that even the strongest scouring charm cannot seem to eradicate. Huh, that's interesting. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I've never even been over here before.
Revelio.
Oh, maybe she's not necessarily in the castle, but she's still pretty close by. Not sure why it's taking me over here, but alright. I guess I gotta wait.
Oh, good. You have talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
That's a good point. But I do want to talk to Poppy first.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
That's pretty fucked up.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
All right. Nice. Got some lacewing flies. All right then. Well, that ended a lot sooner than I was anticipating. I was expecting to like actually go on a quest, but all right. Yeah, definitely want to speak with her. So I guess we'll be going and doing that. I don't really need to break out my broom for this, but whatever. Might help me get to where I'm going a little faster. There we go.
Revelio.
Hurry up! Sorry! Let us keep our heads about this.
Not sure what the point of that is, but alright. Oh, you got a nice little Christmas tree there. That's pretty cool.
Confringo.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Sure. What's up?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Alright.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried...
Alright, well, I will... Actually, I do want to do that mission. Kind of sounds like fun, honestly. But, that being said, right now I still want to focus on this shit.
for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black. Nice and warm.
Fucking Peeves. Oh, okay. This is the Great Hall during winter. Very festive looking. I love it. Again, they do an unbelievably good fucking job with the scenery in this game. Like, the environmental graphics and shit are fucking incredible in this game.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of respect for that, for sure. Should always fight for those who don't have the ability to fight for themselves. 100%, very noble.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
For sure.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Hell yeah. Gonna go kick some
Thank you
fucking
again for
ass.
saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Yeah, very cool looking this time of year for sure. Alright, well now that I talked to her, what else is there to do? Yeah, maybe I should do that mission just for shits and grins. Help Weasley out. Well, it's actually not very far from where I am, so that's pretty cool.
Confringo!
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Reparo.
Cool.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
That is true. All kinds of secret passageways and secret rooms and all kinds of shit. Literally an entire chamber full of secrets. Definitely a fun place for sure.
Confringo.
Check that out. It ups my offense by a little bit. Decent looking enough, I suppose I'll stick with that.
Confringo. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Sendo.
Interesting.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work. Here. Leviosa. Confringo.
There we go. Alright. Had to do some platforming there, which I'm not very good at. I see.
Reparo.
It's going to be a lot trickier than I anticipated.
I'm going to have to get past this. Levioso.
Whoa, 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 shit. Get back, or stay, bitch. Jesus. Okay, good.
Confringo.
Clear out some of this crap.
One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Something is getting in the way of that platform.
How about now?
Levioso. Aha, got it.
Nice.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Confringo! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
Can I travel? Oh yeah, there we go. Good. So I don't want to have to go back through all that shit again. All right. Well, either way, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this part here, so we'll talk to Weasley next time, and, yeah. So stay tuned, and until then, peace out.